Hi, this is Akosia from Christ Hands and Feet. Today we are featuring the Orthopedic Centre, which is based in Sawam. We have here Mr. Eliezer.
You mentioned it right.
Eliezer,
Yeah.
who's like the secretary?
I am the public relation officer.
The public relations officer running this place. This amazing place where they deal with all kinds of children, adults with all kinds of orthopedic problems, amputations, people with bow legs, club feet. It's an amazing place, but a lot of people don't know about it. So we're coming to see Mr. Eliezer to tell us a little bit about it and to see how Christ Hands and Feet and the wider world can help this amazing place. So, hello, Mr. Eliezer.
Hello, Christina.
Nice to meet
it's a
you.
pleasure. I guess it's not the first time we're meeting.
Yes.
We've met a couple of times.
Yes,
and
we have.
First and foremost, I want to say a big thank you for coming around, thinking about us to come and support. We are really privileged. And then, yes, people have really not heard about us that much. And we are the Orthopedic Training Center and located in Sawam.
Yes.
And we've been here since 1961.
Okay.
And it started from one individual who felt children would need more support when it comes to orthopedics. That is in the 61s.
And that's the father.
Yes, that's him.
Tarsicius.
Yeah, you got the name right. His name is Brother Tarsicius Girauta.
Okay.
Currently, he's passed away. He passed away in 2015.
Okay.
And the main vision and mission of the center is we are here to support firstly, the less privileged who are physically disabled. So orthopedics trying to mean that we want to just get you walking again, because once you walk, there is future for a whole lot of things. Now, what happened is that the history is he came to Ghana as a Catholic brother, and when he came to Ghana, he came here. He was doing house-to-house evangelism.
Oh wow!
Now, every house he went to, he got it yes, there was a kid with polio. So he had a little skill in shoemaking because in his family genealogy, his grandfather was his great, and he was like, the polio patient have a shrinked leg. The muscles on one particular leg is shrinked up, so they kind of they don't have a balanced picture. So he just did an adaptive shoe, giving it a big base, so you can have an adaptive state. Yeah. Now doing that, people started bringing their children to his house.
And he was originally from
Holland.
Holland, okay.
In the Netherlands. In Holland, same Netherlands.
Yeah.
And he realized that he has to go back to Holland and come down.
Okay.
So he went back to Holland, did further up his studies in prosthetics and orthotics, and he came down, and that's when he started with his motorcycle, visiting people in their homes and helping them. Then he started up, got this land that we are on now, and built a small consulting room where he could consult. So people were coming in, and it's grown to what it is today. Now, when you come to the OTC, there are different departments. We have a physiotherapy department, we have the workshop department, the records department, we have the cerebral palsy daycare, community visitation team, we have the trek as well, and we even have an occupational therapist, and we even have a nursing department. So currently, these are all working as a synergy to just make sure that people can stand back on their feet. Now, the unique thing about OTC is because it started with this, we still maintain the vision. So it's still a charity-based organization and it's non-profit. So we support a whole lot of children who are faced with physical disability or who are physically challenged. So one of our motto here is that a child should not be sent away from him because of money. Especially if it is babies. We need to do something. Because, the baby was probably born like that with a congenital condition. Can't just say because of money the baby should go away. What about the baby's future? So this is how we started up, and this is where we are now. Currently, our director is Reverend Sister Elizabeth, and she's the director. She also came here in 1974, and she's been in Ghana just like her brother has been since '61. And yes, so we have the management and board of directors, and I would like to say people have been so good to us during this period of 59 years that we've been operating. And embassies is coming to help, philanthropists is coming to help, foundations, organizations, and people just like you are coming to help us. And they are all supporting our vision to make sure that the physically challenged and less privileged in society who would need a little push or help to be able to stand back on their feet can be supported.
Wow, that's amazing. So we know that for those who cannot afford it, the prices are usually
Subsidized. Yes.
so that they can afford to. If it, what about those who need surgery?
So those who need surgery too, what we do is we have programs, if I should put it, that are set aside, and we have grants that are set aside that are used to help specific individuals. Now every grant comes with a specific idea of what it's gearing towards. So for surgeries like this, people who come in sometimes will be like, we would like to help somebody who needs a surgery.
Wow.
Or we would probably have a project with an embassy or even a philanthropist who would be like, I just want to sponsor 20 surgeries for anyone. So that's where we go in, and then, but before we do that, there's an intrinsic way of knowing the right people to help, because we don't go out to help anybody.
Right.
And then you talked about we not being known. Most of the time, when we should talk more about ourselves, the number of cases that come here is massive. In our annual report last year, we almost hit 8,000 patients that we are taking. And considering our working staff and looking at that 8,000 patients, the proportion is quite, it's not well balanced. 8,000 patients will be catered for more people, and our working staff here is only 89. So it takes a lot of dedication and work. So surgeries like this, we have plans, but it is geared towards specific people that we know need the help, and that's how we do it.
Now, one of the ways I want to find out is how can people, sometimes people think they have to do, and they have to have a whole lot of money to support things like this. Thank God that he sends people. I know one of the programs you also have, you have doctors coming over.
Yes, that's true.
That's true. And give their
And
skill.
we thank all those doctors because they've been doing this for a long time and they keep doing it selflessly.
So what are the ways that a normal, regular Ghanaian who wants to help but doesn't have a whole lot of money, what are the ways they can help and support?
That's true. You know, anytime people come here, some of them first thoughts in their brain, oh, these people have a lot of money. Trust me, because when you look at the environment, but it shouldn't be an excuse. Every hospital facility or any health service facility, one of the topmost priority is a serene environment.
Absolutely.
So there's no way you should say that, oh, they are rich. No. Now, secondly, we don't get huge sums of money flying in. It's individual support that has been for years. So like an ordinary Ghanaian, we have Ghanaians up to now who come here and be like, I want 5 CDs to be taken out of my account into OTC's account every month. People come in, they say, I want this. Yes. And then also the accounts, when it goes into the account, it depends on what you want to sponsor, because everybody's touched by what he does. So somebody says, I want to sponsor education, I want to sponsor prosthetic leg, I want to sponsor social life, I want to sponsor something different, projects. So whatever your money is brought in for, it goes straight
to what you want. Okay, that's awesome.
So that's one way people do it. Another way is coming here personally to come and have that face-to-face interaction with the kids. I mean, you just give us a call. We schedule a day that's going to be free. You meet our kids, you can play with them, have games with them. People come to do their birthdays, people come to a whole lot of things.
So churches can come with their groups?
Churches. Now, we even have a program whereby schools bring their children so that they learn about disability. They need to mingle with our kids. Because you know, kids are when they are ignorant, the only thing that pops up in their mind is to
shy away.
Yeah, shy away.
Once they interact with them, then they are normal people.
Exactly. So people coming here to see them is, we always even advise that more, because you understand the reason behind it, so that you kind of appreciate it even more.
So I know you gave us a list that the kinds of things you want, and some are basic food.
Basic food.
So could you tell us a little about that aspect? If someone wants to donate rice, oil, toilet paper, because you have a residential place here, so their needs to be met. And you also have mothers here who bring their kids as well, so their needs to need to be met.
Exactly.
So things like toilet paper,
toilet papers, all
tomato paste,
trust me, yam.
oil, yam.
Let's not talk only about the canned stuff. Yam,
Body.
That's as in contumely.
I love it. So you can go to the market, shop, and
Exactly.
then drop
But
it
I'll
off.
always advise if they could call us first, because you
okay.
know we always have specific needs.
Yeah, okay.
So that maybe
So you don't have too much of one thing and not enough for another.
yeah.
Okay.
So that, and then even what happens is we also have in our community visit team, in case we have excess of something, and you know
Okay.
everything has an expiring date,
Right.
and we would never allow something expire on our side. So we have a community team, and then we have a number of patients in the community. So
Support.
yeah, so what happens is sometimes the same stuff you give to us, if they are in abundance,
Yeah.
we go
Just
in.
donate it.
They should go on our
Okay.
Facebook, they'll see it. We
Okay.
go and give it to people
Okay.
outside
Okay.
that are suffering from similar conditions as us.
And also you need clothes.
Clothes. So currently, I would say that that's one of the abundance, clothes right
so
now.
you have too many clothes.
Yes,
Okay.
there's so many clothes, and then I wouldn't say people shouldn't bring us clothes, because if you bring us, we have people we give them to.
Okay.
I don't know, people know of Louisa Engenam. She once was on MTN Heroes of Change. She's the armless teacher.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So she also has a disabled organization. I think it's the regional one.
Okay.
So we give it to her. She goes and gives and distributes. You know, so she has a group of people underneath her. So we always have people who are geared
Yeah.
towards helping.
Awesome. And another money is always welcome.
Finance is always welcome each and every day. You know, one thing my director always says is it's always interesting how Ghanaians like to give donations in kind.
Right.
I know because of the bureaucracy involved and
Yeah.
other problems, people don't want to give cash.
Yeah.
But sometimes giving cash is a necessity
Yeah.
because we would like to do especially surgeries, as you mentioned.
Expensive.
Grants are always on surgeries,
Yeah.
and surgeries are expensive. I mean, we did a spinal surgery for a child who had scoliosis, a curvature of the spine,
Yeah.
and we all know what the spine is, and we've done 3 of those. And to do just one of that surgery,
Yeah.
it's a lot of money. In Focus Hospital, that's what we do there.
Okay.
It's a lot of money,
Okay.
but we have to find those monies to do the surgery, because once they have it, their life is brightened up. It becomes
Okay, awesome. So, and if for those who want to donate money and are worried about, okay, does it do the right thing?
Yeah.
Let's say if they want to follow up to make sure that okay, the money went to the right, you
Yeah.
know, they can they also get
so
like a,
maybe if they should check underneath the screens, we'll put our bank details
okay,
and then our phone numbers
so
there.
They can
Yes,
pay directly into
they
the
can
bank
pay
account.
directly.
Awesome.
But if anybody trusts Christ Hands
And feed.
yes, and Feed Foundation, you can send it to them, and then they can bring it to the OTC. So any way you'd like to do it,
Fine.
yes.
So you're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, and then we have a website as well.
Okay.
So our website is otcghana.org. And then our Facebook is the handle is OTC Ghana.
Okay.
Handles for Instagram, Facebook,
Okay.
OTC Ghana. YouTube too. You type in OTC Ghana, you get to know all our videos,
Okay.
what we do.
Wow.
But I advise people to go on our Facebook because it's much current and we put very recent and activities of the kids.
Wow.
You know, one interesting thing is, you know, when kids are physically challenged and they are from impoverished homes, their lives are sometimes very sad. Social lives, it's very, they are given so much of responsibility, called names. So we put in the fun factor for them.
Right.
So we take them around. Recently, they went to the Akosombo Dam.
Wow, nice.
So we wanted a cruise. And this is what they need.
They're human beings too.
Trust me, they need this. And when people come around, we try to educate them to make them feel like they are normal human beings. Just relate to them the way you relate to everybody.
Any
Some of them have bad attitudes.
Like every
Some of
other
them have good attitudes.
Yeah.
So just make them happy, lively, and it becomes wonderful.
And you also have schools here.
Yes, and now the school we teach, but it's not a school that is geared towards, they don't write any examination here.
Okay.
The idea is because we admit the patient, after admitting the patient, the rehabilitation takes a period of like 3 to 4 months. Kobe! Bruh! It takes like 3 to 4 months. So that's Kobe, he's come. He's been here since childhood. Kobe, bruh,
Oh, wow, okay. Wow. Oh, wow.
So Kobe right now is he's 3 years.
Okay.
But he was born with a congenital disorder, so he didn't have tibia bones.
Okay. Okay.
It was just flesh, so we had to amputate it,
Right.
and then so he's going to school.
Hi, Kobe. Say hello.
Hello. Hello. So he came here with his mother. He took the mother, and because she was suffering from a lot of psychological trauma, and we've set her up now. She's working. You know, she sells popcorn.
Oh, I've seen it.
You've seen it? Yeah, that's the popcorn.
I bought some last time. It was very good.
It was-
Sweet popcorn.
I'm happy it's good.
Yeah.
So Kobe wears these prosthetic legs. See these ones? And his life has changed now, you know. So he's brilliant. Extremely brilliant. And mother is now set up. Life looks different for them.
Yeah.
And interestingly, people help them. When people come here, they be like, what does Kobe need now? We say education.
Yeah.
So they sponsor towards his educational goal. People are like, oh, we want to sponsor his prosthetic because this is not the only one he's going to wear. He's going to
As
wear
it grows,
Yes, he's going to change it like 5 times before he wears one for a very, very long time. So that is the whole idea. And then we are not just based on rehabbing you and going home for the cases that we take. We follow up on social issues, whether they stay, are they going to school, how is it going to be. Sometimes we have to go to the school and talk to them and tell them that we want to bring their child in who has this condition. Could you help us? They take it in and we follow up. So we have also kids we are sponsoring in their schools a lot as well.
You're a wonderful face of this place.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Yes.
And I'm just asking people out there, you've heard what Eliezer said, everything is important. So just go on the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and find exactly what they need and support. This is for our own people. They have doctors from Netherlands coming to do surgery.
They do surgeries for free for us.
It's about time we Ghanaians did our part to support organizations that are working for our own people.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you that I called you, so just come on down. So if anybody wants to come over, they can come and ask for Eliezer.
Just give me a call and come and see the place.
Come and see the place.
Yeah, and see the positive side of disability.
They have an outpatient place. That's how I ended up coming back because I saw a little kid who was bow-legged. I was like, wow, we need to find help for this little kid. So I brought her here, and it's an amazing place. They have so many children with all kinds of disabilities, and they are getting care. The care is very affordable. We've spent like only like 100 cedis so far. So I'm just encouraging you, come over, do your birthdays here, donate. Do your, instead of having when you're having a wedding, instead of people bringing you all kinds of things you don't need, encourage them to donate to places like this. So thank you so much.